We want to tell you about this health alert now. A new warning about the skincare obsession among preteen girls that we're seeing all over social media.
Oh, I'm so ready for this conversation, Danny.
Yeah, new research finds that girls as young as 7 years old are sharing skincare routines. I don't even have one. I need one. But 7-year-olds don't.
It's definitely something that'll make you clutch your pearls.
Yeah.
Researchers say sometimes they use products that cause more harm than good because it's irritating their young skin. Those products can also cost a lot of money. Have you walked into a Sephora? Everything's expensive. Joining us now with more is ABC News medical correspondent Dr. Darien Sutton. Dr. Sutton, we've talked about this very topic before, but this is becoming a growing problem. My 8-year-old has asked me about taking her to Sephora because of friends that are going and buying these products.
And she doesn't even have a specific thing she wants. She just knows that's where everyone goes, right?
She just wants to know what is the hype all about. So this study found that young girls, like we just said, 7 years old, following TikTok skincare routines, and many involve these harmful products. You mentioned retin A. That's beyond scary.
It's beyond scary because if not used correctly, it can lead to actually more harm. We talk about how these products can be quite expensive for young kids, especially when they don't need them. But to be introducing harm is a whole other part of this story that I think many parents are not aware of. This is one of the first studies of their kind where the scientists went behind the scenes. They created a TikTok profile, simulated a young adult just to see what young adults are seeing. And on average, young adults are using 6 products at a time, equating about $150 for about a month's use. That is incredible. Some of these products go up to $500. And as you were stating, they have incredibly harmful products, or some of them have irritating ingredients in them that can be harmful if not used
messes with the barrier, right?
Yes, exactly. So there are some products or some ingredients within these products that young adults might not be aware of their dangers, like excessive use of alpha hydroxy acids, which can unfortunately remove that top layer of skin, which if you're trying to treat skin, to rejuvenate it, to treat problems of younger ages, you want to get rid of the protective barrier. That can be helpful, but when you're young, you eliminate that protective barrier. Only about 25% of these products had sunscreen in them. And we all know from the dermatologist, when you get these products, the most common caution is don't go out into the sun after you use them. Unfortunately, children are not getting that caution.
No, they do. Then they go out, to school and
and live their normal childhood life.
As they should. But it is interesting because social media plays a big point in this. Videos are getting millions and millions of views. Some kids are promoting acne products and don't even have a pimple yet, but want to put those little patches on, things like that. From a medical standpoint, are they unnecessary, or is this actually preventative for a 7, 8, 10-year-old?
Great question. From a medical standpoint, most of this is unnecessary. You know, when we talk about the toners, the serums, the moisturizers, the cleansers, the exfoliants, in some cases, children are scrubbing the important cells on their skin, and you don't need to do that when your skin is already young and youthful. I think it's really important to stick to the dermatologists, the specialists who talk about this every single day, who have training. They say keep it as simple as possible.
Some kids have eczema. My daughter has eczema. You really got to be careful.
And so those are the physical impacts, but there's also there has to be a mental health impact to all of this as well. What should parents know? What should they watch for? What should they tell their young children who feel like they have to do this or they're not going to be pretty?
It's such an important concept that you brought up here, because we talk about skin irritation, we talk about expense, but there's also the idea of self-confidence. Unfortunately, many children might have this ideal of perfection. So I think as a parent, helping children to understand what we see on these screens is not necessarily reality. To differentiate between perfection and on-screen and filters between what we naturally see, I think is a really good concept to understand.
That's such an important point. A lot of these skincare haul TikToks or whatever have filters on it. It's not actually the products that are even doing that, and an 8-year-old doesn't know that.
So just to keep it as simple as possible, a gentle cleanser, a moisturizer, and then most importantly, a sunscreen. So if your child is curious about their skin and wanting to keep it youthful and looking like it always has been, you want to make sure to help them understand the benefits of sunscreen.
Keep it basic.
Keep it as basic as possible.
My mom had a bar soap, shout out Irish Spring, and cocoa butter, and that was it. And then you just go out, you
explain my beauty routine.
Yeah, that was it.
It builds character.
Looking real greased up.
Looking greasy, but healthy.
Yes. Dr. Sutton, thank you as always. Such a good conversation, an important one for sure.